Well, good morning, all you strange people. Welcome back to Grumpy Old Git in the Corner on a damp, overcast Wednesday. I say weirdos, you have to be if you're following me. Apologies for the rough area today. I just haven't got it in me to set everything up, to be honest, today. Feeling a bit run down, but we'll get there. It's going to be a long weekend. But anyway, following on to yesterday. What a load of bollocks old Charlie's speech was. Basically, as I said, everything he came out with is following the government's agenda and their continuation of. So every time he says that they're going to accelerate it, accelerate the bills, push them through. So by the very reasoning of that, they're going to accelerate stuff. Well, considering they absolutely fail at everything, does this mean their failure is going to be speeded up? Will they fail quicker? Could this be the reason there's talk of an election as early as May? I'm saying that's all I've heard. There's been no statements, no confirmation of that. That is just words that are being bantered around at the moment amongst certain parties in Westminster. But they're pushing at the earliest May at the moment, but from what I can see. Anyway. But after the pomp and ceremony of the opening of Parliament, what do you suppose the House did? Did they go back to work? Well, yes, they did. But only to spend the afternoon telling jokes, ripping the piss out of each other, stabbing each other in the back, and the usual slagging off. Unbelievable. But that's enough of them for now. We'll leave them for now. As the COVID inquiry 2.0 is still ongoing. And we've had a succession of people up in front of the committee. But as of yet, it's always going over the same evidence, just from a different angle. It's fairly obvious who's going under a bus at the moment. But that's why I haven't said much about it. It's literally all the same questions. Hopefully, when Patel and Hancock get up there, the questions may change. I hope. But obviously the hot topic this week is what's going to happen in London next weekend. Well, first of all, these protests aren't just happening in London. They're happening in cities all around the country. So, and we've already seen the fight back in Scotland against the police from some of it, with petrol bombs and fireworks being thrown at the police. Not saying nothing on that. We shouldn't. We can't back that. We can't say that's right because it's not. Just pointing out what's going on. But now the Met Police actually pleaded with these pro-Palestine organisers of this, I'm going to call it a protest. It's not a march, it's a protest. They call them marches when it's anybody else doing it. When it's us, it's a protest. When it's them, it's a march. It's not a fucking march, it's a protest. Any idiot can see that. But they've been pleading with them to cancel it, basically. Now, bearing in mind, this is, under law, the laws they put in place to deal with all this shit, an illegal protest, because it does back a terrorist organisation. So be in no mind about it. This protest is illegal in the eyes of the law. And when the police went to them and asked, they were basically told to fuck off. They were told the route that was planned for it goes nowhere near the Cenotaph or Whitehall. Well, to me, that's besides the point. It's the day that you're doing it. Everybody else in this fucking country can do whatever they want on any given day. But when it's our day to remember our heroes, oh no, we're the bad boys. Well, fuck you. But this, now, it means you've got Armistice Day. That means it's going to have to be policed. You've got their protest, other part of the city. That's going to have to be policed. Now, what's going to happen in no man's land in between the two, when you've got the radical little fractions that are breaking away from this big protest and going to try and disrupt other things? We know they're going to do it. There will be people out there organising it now. But it's going to be interesting, people. It's going to be interesting. We don't know what's going to happen. But I can guarantee, no matter what, the police won't act honourably. And at the Cenotaph, you'll see all the politicians, you'll see all the pomp and ceremony, you'll see all the police, you'll see all the MPs standing there giving their thanks. Like all the good little fucking hypocrites they are. You stand there and give your thanks for these people to give us freedom that you bastards have taken away from us. Hypocrites, the fucking lot of you. Sorry. So, and to top it all, Starmer came out yesterday afternoon and said Roland Rat can't be trusted with the security of our country. Sadly, looking at his statement and looking at the state of this country, I can't fucking disagree with him. In fact, I'm 100% behind him on that. But what makes him think he would do any better? I don't think he would. So, do you think old Sausage Fingers was a government puppet yesterday? And the speech was fed to him? Well, of course it was. You only had to look at how uncomfortable he was reading it. He sat there like a little schoolboy, knowingly telling lies to the headmaster. It absolutely showed it. Right guys, I'm going to leave it there for today. There we go. I will be doing a video tomorrow as usual, but there probably won't be one Friday or live. I've got things to do, plus I'm doing the live Sunday as Pat Penn back till the following week, so I take a little bit of time to myself. But obviously, before I go, thank you for your support. It's always welcome in here. And to each and every one of you, as always, stay safe, stay strong, stay free, and more importantly, no matter what you're doing, keep yourself safe. Respects, everybody.